Where did all the respect in racing go? Let's get into it. Hello and welcome, and today we're talking about respect in racing. It is one of the most common complaints that I see on social media, here at the racetrack from people, whether it be officials, competitors, even fans. Everybody says there's no respect in racing anymore. But my question to you is, was it ever there? Has it gotten better? Has it gotten worse? Now, back in the early 90s, mid 90s, broken collarbones, broken bones were incredibly common. Now, bodywork at the time didn't exist. These are pictures of my original kart where you'll notice that there's no nose cone and the rear bumper only covers the inside of the chassis and the tires are completely exposed. In fact, I have the bodywork from my old Vendetta, which you're looking at the picture of these single piece sidebars, which I'll see if I can get pictures of that somewhere. But people feel like back then, when safety was a real issue, there was more respect. But if that was the case, why was there so many crashes? Why were there so many injuries? Front bumpers, front nose cones were brought in to cover front tires and stuff like that because people were running into each other and flipping and breaking bone. When was the last time you were aware in your club or even regional or even national series of somebody breaking a collarbone? How many flips do we have today compared to the way it used to be? So is there less respect today than there used to be? Well, there's less people afraid of getting hurt. That's no question. But some people don't think they're going to get hurt. In fact, it is incredibly common in any sport where a large portion of people don't feel like they will ever get hurt. They always feel like they have the skill to keep themselves from getting hurt. Now, I'm sorry, but there are people who absolutely enjoy hurting other people. You are already thinking about somebody that you or somebody you know races against that absolutely has no problem hurting somebody. None at all. And you know somebody who has absolute glee in hurting someone that they feel did them wrong. Because apparently, getting pushed through a corner or getting bumped in the side pod deserves death. Because here's a little secret about respect. Some people just don't give a damn about it and never will. So it's not a matter of people feeling more vulnerable back then or less vulnerable, because you can talk to any of the guys who raced in the 80s and the early 90s like me, and I assure you, people were far more likely to crash into each other back then when we had very few sporting regulations and race officials made very few calls than we do now. Because the kind of respect that people are talking about is enforced. Because some people simply don't care about the rules, and some people simply don't care about the safety of other people. Some people don't care about their own safety because they don't think they're going to get hurt themselves. And the real way to get more respect in racing is through integrity of the series, integrity of the officials, consistently enforcing the rules as best they can, series making sure that officials have the tools to do so. These are the kinds of things that create respect for series, for officials, for drivers, competitors. It's enforced. It's not a given. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was better back in the day. Let me know in the comments. Were things back better when you started? Are things worse now? Are things better now? Sound off. Let me know what you think. And of course, make sure you subscribe, comment if there's anything you want me to talk about. I'll be happy to get into it as long as it's, something appropriate. And as always, I will see you at the racetrack.